back for another Moonwolf Crypto video, and today we're going to talk about trust. We're going to talk about the team behind ZIBU, which is the same team behind ZADA, and we're going to talk about why I believe that they're amongst the smartest teams in the DeFi crypto space, and why I personally trust them and believe that they're going to be here for the long haul, just as they have said over and over and over again. First of all, I'm not a financial advisor, and none of this is financial advice. When it comes to the crypto market, there are indeed many bad actors out there who just want to steal from us all. So that's why it's always very important to do your own research. So please, for your own safety, use those wonderful critical thinking skills that your Rockefeller public schools never empowered you with. Okay? But seriously, guys, always do your own research. It's very important. And so now let's talk about the team behind ZADA and ZIBU and that fancy word trust, and why I personally trust them in the midst of a sea of bad actors within the DeFi crypto space. Let's start with comparing what true scammers do versus what the ZIBU team has already done with ZADA last year. Many, if not all, con artists in this space want to make a quick buck and run. The projects don't last long before they're rugged, or they might even just take the private sale or the pre-sale money, and boom! All of a sudden, the Telegram channel gets deleted, the social media accounts are gone, and the so-called devs have proven themselves to be magicians, because not only have they made all of your money disappear, but they made themselves disappear as well. And much like what happens after a project launches and then gets rugged, the jerks that create those scams usually don't dox themselves, because they don't want to deal with the consequences after their act is over. And to put it plain and simple, it's a lot like wearing a ski mask when you're robbing a bank. And I'm not saying that all teams that are not doxed are con artists. That's actually not true. There can be many reasons for not wanting to be doxed, but being a con artist is just one of those reasons. There are great projects out there that get started up by undoxed teams. But then you ask about how they plan to reach a larger audience of investors, and they promise that, oh, marketing's coming, don't worry guys, we have huge marketing on the way, and it never does. Or at least not anywhere near the overhyped and promised amount, that's for sure. Now let's take a look at ZADA, who is the same team, by the way, behind ZIBU. The team is doxed, guys. They are doxed. They want you to know who they are. They want to show their community that they're being transparent and that they're going to do exactly what they say they're going to do. And like their marketing, for example, I mean, how much money do you think that the team probably spent on their marketing costs during the first couple months of ZADA's launch? I'm actually really curious to see what people's guesses would be, because I don't think that people understand just how much money is needed to start something off right in most cases. Not all cases. There are very few cases where you don't need much money to start something big, but I know it had to be an astronomical amount of money that they spent on their marketing, and they did an incredible job and did some pretty impressive things too. I mean, there was at least one day, maybe more, that the marketing wallet made over $20,000. I bet they spent well over $100,000 in marketing. Easy, guys. Like the Las Vegas deal, for example. Billboards and taxi cab ads all over the place, not to mention the team traveled over there in the flesh during this operation to act as boots on the ground, and they were handing out cards and flyers everywhere and mingling with the tourists to spread the word about ZADA. And they even shot a video of them going around town doing all of this stuff. I mean, then they had all the promotional videos on YouTube from very expensive influencers and various website ads, the artwork and creation of their website, white paper artwork and promotional images and video clips that they had done. And not to mention the call rooms that shouted them out on Reddit, Discord, and Telegram. That's where I found them, was in a call room in Reddit. And the marketing agency, Crowd Create. Guys, they spent tons and tons and tons of money on marketing. The bottom line is, bad actors out there who are looking to rob you and hurt you do not spend all this money and time out of their lives to provide the kind of marketing for their crypto project that ultimately led to an 18 million $18 million market cap run. Like, this is why my first video ever on YouTube was my video on their incredible and successful launch. And if you haven't seen it yet, by the way, you got to go check it out, because it captures the same emotions that ZIBU investors are about to experience once again, guys. And I'll leave a link in the description box below so that you can go straight over to it when the video's over and watch it. But just fair warning, it might cause you to experience a mild to severe case of goosebumps and chills. But anyway, guys, the marketing wallet was a very smart plan for ZADA. Like, 2% of all buys and sells is not asking for much. I mean, and without it, we wouldn't have had all the success that we had. And if you go back and look through all the volume we've had, you can do the math and figure out how much money that made for our marketing budget. But some projects don't even have a marketing wallet. They want to use the money they make off the pre-sale to only advertise in the beginning and pray that the community grows organically from there on. I mean, SafeMoon had, I don't know if you know about SafeMoon or not, but SafeMoon had one of the most hardcore communities out there. I mean, they even received an award for how great their community was, and they are still nowhere near their all-time high from back in 2020 after their fair launch. So that just goes to show that the community alone is not always sufficient enough to keep a project fruitful. The ZADA team knew this, and they also knew that not having a marketing fund of some kind would lead to project suicide from the beginning. So they placed a marketing fee in the buy and sell taxes, and they could, I mean, sure, they could have started up a separate business to make money for marketing or some online store or something, but the fact that ZADA has a 2% marketing wallet tax shows the community that the team means long-term business. And by the way, the marketing has already begun for ZIBU. They've had some call room shout us out already. We've got ads going up on some big crypto websites. And a little while ago, they released a sneak peek of their new play-to-earn game, The Adventures of ZIBU. And I actually shared this in one or two of my previous videos, so make sure you go back and check that out if you missed it. Plus, we have the team reminding us that they are here and that they've got their game faces on. We got some interesting posts in the Telegram group recently, and just check it out. So we got Zeta Zark. This is the ZIBU team here, saying that there's plenty of marketing incoming. Just keep building, guys. We're right here with you. We have foreign communities being built as we speak. It's been in the works for a few weeks, not just a little while, but a few weeks. There's a lot going on behind the scenes. This is 8 months in the making. We expect at least 3,000 in the Telegram prior to launch. Every caller worth a poop, along with our own connections, will be all over this. We're the most anticipated Binance Smart Chain launch for some time. We need to keep building as a team and community, and the more you shill, the more we grow. Simple math. So right here, I mean, it's obvious that the team has some big plans that we're just unaware of. And if there's anything that I've learned about this team, is that they're really good at keeping their plans secret so that people don't leak information before it happens. And timing of news is paramount in this business. And they do well to control the timing. I mean, and I'm sure there's a few things that they're just not sharing with anyone yet. In fact, actually, I'm not sure that I should say this, so I'm just going to keep my mouth shut. But trust me when I say you can expect very big things from this team. Very big things. And that's all I'm going to say. So let's watch what happens after ZIBU is launched. But think about this. On every buy and sell of ZIBU, there will be a buyback and burn of ZADA, which will add to the ZADA marketing wallet. And as the floor rises with ZADA and the sweet marketing wallet fattens, the team is going to be able to once again market harder, and people would flood back in and ultimately complain that they didn't get back in while the market cap was lower. But hear this. ZIBU's name is intentionally chosen. The very definition could not possibly be more fitting for the ZADA universe. I mean, to heal and to restore, this is exactly what everyone is looking for in times like these. And we all know what the overall market looks like right now. But ZIBU is definitely a game changer. And the project has so much meat and potatoes on its very own. I mean, this project, this team, and this community, it's got the legs to go the distance. Just you wait and see. And that's all I got for you today. This is Moonwolf Crypto, and I'm out.